All right, so let's talk about some very personal money wins. This is so good. So I get the internet bill. All right, we have to pay for double the internet to get semi-reasonable speed in Australia, right? So years ago, some politicians came up with this idea. Everybody in Australia deserves the same internet. So what they did is they designed a system where everybody gets the same shitty service, right? And it's great because, hey, you can get double the shitty service for double the money. So I say, hey, give me double shitty service, because shitty service ain't good enough. So I spend like $120 for what, like, my mom spends $35 a month on, right? But I'm fine with that. It works for me. I'm thankful because I imagined up something a lot better than the super shitty service we used to have, right? Oh my God, it was horrible. But anyway, so for like, let's just make up a number, $110 a month. I'm going to keep it simple for the math, right? $110. Better yet, let's make it $100 a month. It's a little more, but I don't care. So for $100 a month, I get double shitty internet service. Oh my God, how great. They also give me a phone, right, that works when the double shitty internet works. And television. All right, cable, I guess, is what you'd call it. See, I am a technological moron, and I make my living online. I make a difference in the world online. Can you hear how intellectual I am about this stuff? Now, ready? The internet bill comes in. Let's say it's $100. It's actually a little more, but we're just going to go with 100. And it's like $5 more than it usually is. It's $105. And you know, back in the old days, if with a $5 deviance on, yeah, it'd be like, what deviant did that? Why is that deviant from what it was? This is deviant. I mean, that would have really destroyed my day. $5. I mean, I would look at the bill. If it needed, I'd want an itemization. I'd call them up. I mean, I'm talking the old days here, right? We've all been in the old days. Because $5 is $5, damn it. That's like a half of a order of chicken wings at the Slovak Club. So it's like, right. I mean, like, they just took my chicken wings off me, damn it. See, this is how a lot of people imagine. Right? I imagine giving Victoria the bill marked paid. I don't give a shit. Here's the thing. You've got to let your manifesting become really personal. See, I have to admit something that was really personal in my old shit state from many moons ago. I would have been bent out of shape that a bill was $5 more than what I expected. I would have spent time looking at the bill. Spent time. I would have wasted time online talking to a representative, probably saying, hey, look, I don't know why that's there, but can you take it off? Yes or no? Can I talk to your boss? I was that guy. And then something changed. I imagined doubling my income and working half the time, and doubling my income and working half the time again, and having worldwide impact. And one of the ways that I did that was I revised an actual incident with an actual bill. No big deal. $5. You see, I put on the state of Warren Buffett. One of the core things from Warren Buffett's, see, most people would call it a belief system. I'll just call it his imaginal experience. Warren Buffett has this imaginal experience where he understands what Neville Goddard taught, and that's opportunity cost. Whenever you are coming from scarcity thinking, you don't notice opportunity cost. And the state of Warren Buffett doesn't have one and has heaps of the other. See, what's the opportunity costing me to spend 5 minutes looking at a bill, 10 minutes on the phone? That's 15 minutes I will never claw back until I do. Revise it and be done with it. And guess what happens? You do that and you let it become honest. Remember, forgiveness is forgetting. And forgetting doesn't mean like total amnesia necessarily, though it might. But that doesn't even feel like me. Like that guy who would get bent out of shape for 5% of his electric bill, of his internet bill. Right. Now here's the thing, guys, ready? The cost of living index has indicated that we have unprecedented inflation, and inflation has got up 10%. Rightio. You could imagine that that's going to crush you. You could watch the news every day. You could wait and see if President Joe or the vice president or the next president or who's going to run for what is going to make a difference in your world. I can promise you they won't. I can promise you you can. But you've got to develop attitude first. It's got to be about you. And you notice I'm revealing something pretty darn personal. And I know someone's going to say, well, this isn't a big money win. Really? It's not about the $5. It's about what if I doubled my income and work half the time and doubled my income and work half the time again? I had a lady tell me the other day, I'd love to give you $20 for a business consult. It should only take about 2 hours. And I wrote back, I said, wow. Really? $20 for 2 hours. I can tell how much you treasure my experience. I can tell how much she treasures her time. Because every time I've worked with a mentor, every time I've worked with a consultant, every time I've worked with a coach, I rarely work with coaches. I don't need a rah-rah where you kick him in the knee. Right? I just need, help me notice what I've been missing. Because a lot of people don't get what they've been missing. They're trying to imagine up something that doesn't make any sense to their brain. Because your brain, quote unquote, remembers that bill that you got upset about. All that internal monkey chatter about $5. That cost you an opportunity to imagine lovingly then. But you can do it now. You can go back and revise that. And that's what I suggest you do. Find an event in your day that you will have now, and that you have now and that you will have once you double your income and work half the time, for example. And by the way, I know, I get this objection, but Mr. 20, I don't want to double my income and work half the time. See, what I'm suggesting that you do is imagine that you don't have any money pressure. See, I happen to say it like that because when I say double your income and work half the time, the monkeys in your head, they go nuts and then they stop speaking. Because the monkey's going to go, I don't know how to do that. That's not really what I want. I mean, like what I want. It's like, right. So if you doubled your income and worked half the time, how would your day be different? Pick one specific thing from your day and how would that be different? Remember that last time you freaked out about $5? So I'm shopping the other day. There's this lady in front of me and she's counting her pennies trying to buy some cigarettes. And I told the 18-year-old little girl behind the counter, I said, excuse me, 18-year-old little girl behind the counter. By the way, I didn't say it that way. I love this young lady. She's gorgeous. She's going to school to be a nurse. I said, I'll pay. Lady, you have a nice day. Pay it forward. See, how much fun can you have? If you got gold today, the Money Now Mega Pack. Money Now Mega Pack. Go to NevilleGoddardStore.com. Right, there's a couple live call recordings in there. There's like somewhere between 90 minutes and 2 hours worth of cutting edge stuff. See, notice how great of a sales guy I am. Now, you can buy the bullshit about the economy, or you can discover the truth about you that sets you free. Have a lovely day. Go check out the Money Now Mega Pack. Yes, it is totally different than everything else that we have out there. You'll notice I don't put duplicate stuff in different products. That would be dumb, wouldn't it? Meanwhile, a lot of people just duplicate yesterday. Oh, I panicked about $5 yesterday. I argued about doubling my income yesterday. In order to be right, I'll keep doing that. See, I'd rather soar higher and higher. Money Now Mega Pack at Neville Goddard Store. NevilleGoddardStore.com. See ya.